Welcome back, everyone.
Oh, we've just had the most amazing lunch.
We have, yeah.
I fed myself so well.
Steve's amazing wife has just bought us all home-cooked food.
Oh, there's loads of it.
And I don't know how these guys are going to fish after that lot, I'm sure.
I need a siesta.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're back with you this afternoon to continue through the rounds before we fish 2 semi-finals and then a final.
We've got round 5, 6 and 7 to come, and then the semi and the final.
So next up we've got Bob Nudd on peg 1 and Colin Spencer on peg 2. Lee Hodgkinson at the top of the table with Colin Spencer in second. After that last exciting round where it went fish for fish and Lee managed just to pip it by 1 fish.
He was behind for a little while as well. He came back strong.
Yeah. Right. So, when you're ready then, Sean.
Yep, okay, we'll get us underway.
We'll get this round underway. Steve's fishing at the minute for the Fishing Association.
Everyone ready? Hang on! Yeah, go on.
Match about to start. Yeah, the FA gang have been taking it in turns to fish the eighth spot. Our spotters that are here helping count the fish have taken it in turns just to have a go at the speed fishing themselves. Bob and Colin poised there, as you can see. Just giving somebody an extra 30 seconds. It's getting serious end of the day now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Off we go again, 30 minutes. Counting fish. 2 points for the most amount of fish caught, 1 point for the draw, nothing for the loser. Generates a nice little Premier League table of what's happened throughout the day. And we're going to use that to... So 47 fish, the most amount caught in the 30 minutes. And if we're going to see that broken today. Did last year, didn't we, Sean? We got to 50 last year.
We did indeed. Colin's in straight away, not messing about.
Well, if anybody's going to do it, it might be him or Lee. I think 3 are tied on second spot with 6 points.
That'll go back to fish count if they're still drawing.
Yeah, so just like the Premier League table, we've got a for and against. So numbers of fish count in for and against those that have already fished against each other. Just in case there is a tie on points.
Colin switched sides, look. He's fishing to his left at this one.
I think he probably asked Lee where he was fishing.
Right. Pre-baited swim.
Exactly. Would you go right if you'd already known that somebody had been thrown it left?
Yeah.
Everyone's been really excited about this. They couldn't wait to get started, could they?
No. They all had a good feed and they were chomping at the bit for some more.
Well, the weather's performed at least. It's supposed to be overcast today and we've had glorious sunshine from start to finish.
Bob's into his first fish. Bit of a slow start, but it looks like it might be foul looked.
Some of them are a bit crazy, aren't they? They do fight well.
They do when they're foul.
That is foul looked.
Yeah, just in the side, isn't it? In the mouth somewhere. I suppose it might be a bit slower this round with having a little break.
Yeah.
No feed going.
One thing we did notice last year was it that
looks like Colin's foul looked one as well.
The fishing did get better throughout the day, didn't it? So
yeah. He's got it though.
Yep. Colin fishing tight on the bottom. A lot of the anglers choosing to fish up in the water. But he does come here week in, week out. So we're not going to argue. He knows what he's doing.
Although he said it's a bit alien to him because he never fishes pellet, he always fishes paste up in the water.
Right.
Which is novel.
I actually invited Joe Crass to join us today, but I don't even think he got the message. Joe does that. I see a video he done recently.
Does he?
Yeah, he fishes paste up in the water.
Really? Yeah.
Where did we film last year? I was trying to think where it was. Joe fishes regularly. I think he does well catching up in the water. He's the paste king, is Joe, I think.
Yeah, one of my mates comes summer, it's all he ever fishes paste.
No, he's still not sent my message, so he's definitely not coming. It's hard to get hold of some people, though.
Yeah, we got that problem as well. One of our volunteers.
Nearly missed Bob's fish there.
Oh, don't do that. Colin's in again.
Yeah, Colin's smashing it up.
Don't matter what peg he's on.
Probably just in earshot as he looks up at us. As we get to the latter rounds today, we have a guess the fish count competition where we invite you to guess who you think is going to be the winner of the day overall and how many fish overall the rounds they've caught. Closest to that number will win a coaching day with the legend himself on peg 1, Bob Nudd. That will be held here at Jansen's. So, free to enter, fantastic prize there. The Fishing Association always tries to offer.
Get your guesses in.
You have to just leave a remark on the YouTube channel, because obviously with Facebook you could go back afterwards and count it all up and put a comment on there. But, leave your remark on the YouTube channel and you can win a day with Bob Nudd.
One for Colin. Yeah, if you want to look back at the previous rounds, they're all on Facebook, and after every round we've got the photo of the
leaderboard. As it stands.
So if you want a bit of an idea on who's caught what, and so as you can put your guess in, but it will be the first person who guesses the right answer. No point leaving it right to the last minute, and if someone's got in there before you with a guess, have as many guesses as you want.
It's the last guess that counts. All our competitors checking out the leaderboard as they stop for break. As I say, it's starting to get a bit serious now. That last match we just had between Colin and Lee.
It was almost a draw as well, weren't it?
To-in and throw-in, and we was calling it. It might be a draw on the whistle, but
they're both top of the leaderboard, and yeah, that just. Bob's got them coming now, hasn't he?
Yes, you've just got to maintain that.
You click that one.
Yeah, you've just got to stay in touch, and if you fall behind,
straight back in again.
That's the answer, isn't it? It's that efficiency and staying in touch with your opponent, as we saw in that last round. Lee was behind all the way. One tiny little mishap to Colin at the end there, and he managed to nick 3 fish and beat him by 1. So another thing that we mentioned is the efficiency of, he was returning his fish, but he was already fishing, slapping that rig over in the water. He was already fishing as his left hand's returning the fish to the lake. It's, small margins make big differences.
Yeah, you don't want your pellet coming off either, because it just costs you that little bit of time. When you could be back in the water and hooking another fish, you're putting a pellet in a band.
We've supplied all the anglers with the top kits, so they've all got the same top kit, they've all got the same elastic.
Same hook links.
We've supplied the hook links, they've supplied their own rigs. So that's the slight difference between them.
different styles as well. Like say, Bob's fishing sort of a fair bit away from the margin, and some are fishing really close in, some are fishing deep, some are fishing shallow.
Yeah, me fishing on the bottom, like you say. That's the only one I've seen fishing on the bottom. Everyone else is fishing shallow. But who are we to argue? He's a regular here at Jansen's Fishery. Often in the, well, often winning the matches, let alone placing in the frame. But I'm surprised they haven't come higher in the water after fishing it last week, eh, Sean?
Yeah,
They were really high in the water last week.
They were right up in the water, weren't they? I think it took me a little bit of time. Like you say, I started on the bottom, and then, like you say, gradually come up as the day went on.
So the real idea of this competition is to draw new people into the sport. I'm sure this might not be for everybody week in, week out, but what an exciting way and a cheap way to start fishing.
It's a short format as well, so you've not got to sort of keep the attention of youngsters for 5 hours. Quick half hour.
And the expense, there's only a top kit and a seat, a net and a tub of bait. That's all that's needed. Do we think Steve's going to give the Fishing Association team their first win?
Well, he ought to. I mean,
I'm still not confident.
No. What are we at the minute? 7:14
14-7
to Colin.
To Colin, yeah. The fish are coming around in front of us on the surface.
Yeah, it was solid here. I must have smelt Karen's chicken, I reckon. Absolutely solid on this peg in front of us.
Both anglers netting. As we stopped for break, every single one of these men came round with a big grin on their face. Having fun.
Two quick fish for Bob.
That's what he needs, a bit of efficiency. He needs to make a few fish up now. Hooked right. Coming so much easier, didn't they?
Yeah. He's always got his rig back in the water before he nets that next fish.
And then we've got the view of the lake there. All 8 anglers in a row. Peg 3 there, you've got the Hodgkins. Keep losing the audio. Bear with us. That's Bob, I never put one on. Get a technical issue whilst you're trying to count fish as well, and it messes you up a little bit. We'll have to stick one of them different microphones back on.
Yeah, next round. It's not getting enough power to.
The old microphone's messing us about. Right, least it shows charging now.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
first time it's done that.
Not even when it was plugged into the mains, it weren't doing that, was it?
Let's hope it works that time around.
Oh,
Yeah, a fish, yeah. Yeah, it always helps when you pull out that fish and you can just slap it straight back in the water.
Yeah.
I think 60 seconds later, or not even that, 10 seconds later, you're straight into another fish.
You got that one?
You're welcome. This is Stevens.
The fish in the net for Lee there. For Colin there.
Sean, you should get a bag and put the stuff sugar in it to take it home. It's all going to ruin in the sun. I'm going to head home in a minute. I want to get out in the garden and be.
It's a lovely day, isn't it?
No, I'm worried about Maggie.
Is Colin having rig trouble? I know he's just bound in a new pellet.
5 fish behind. Bob's staying in touch, but he just needs to get a run of fish together. He just struggled to get that, unhook that fish. So, retaining the pellet, Sean, that's key, isn't it? Like you said.
Definitely on this, yeah.
Darren went up and looked at my chilies today just to check a few things.
And in the net for Bob.
There's no earth. Dan said, I don't know, you may never fire. So he's recabling that for me this afternoon. I'm cleaning
Another
it
fish each.
before he does it.
What's the time to say, Mike? Are we halfway through yet?
Yeah, and just over halfway.
Sure, he does work for an old man, doesn't he? Jesus Christ.
As I say, all getting a little bit more serious now. As these anglers are desperate to prove themselves. As places being fought over. Top 4 will go head to head. That'll leave us with a final of 2 anglers, and then obviously the winner takes all. Is it just the boy in me that wants a drone?
Probably, yeah.
As it sits there hovering over us, yeah.
They're amazing, aren't they,
You
nowadays?
see them flying and you just think, oh, I want one of them.
Bob's pace just gone a little bit slow, hasn't it?
Yes. After the break. The semi-final.
Fair looker for Colin, that's giving him some trouble. That's it.
That's the moment we need to take a bit of advantage, isn't it, if you can. But, a little bit quieter in Bob's peg. There's another one hit the net though. Bit of an edited version of today's events, which will include the drone footage. Looking forward to seeing that. He's consistent, isn't he, old Colin?
Yeah, he keeps them coming, doesn't he?
Just slowly breaking away. 7 fish now in front.
I'm sure I saw Bob's heart sink when we told him we've got another 3 rounds to fish.
I think he looks quite serious. He does everything to win, does Bob, doesn't he? No half-heartedness about it, he wants to win.
I'm hoping Lee Woodhouse has stepped up his game. He should have the hang of it by now, shouldn't he?
Yeah, never have we wanted to lose more. Steve Talks versus Lee Woodhouse further up the lake. I'm worried about what they look like on camera there. On drone cam.
On drone cam. Oh, is that tangled as well?
These guys have done
Some opportunities you get. Just a claw a fish or 2 back, you've got to take them. Colin is relentless.
Yeah, even his tangles ain't serious.
No.
Well, everyone seems to like these top kits we've supplied. Well, were they a Milo?
I think that's what you said, they were
Yeah.
a Milo top kit.
Yeah.
Supplied by Tackle and Baits.
Yeah, 1 piece. Fit all dial poles, so that's a bonus.
Just under 9 minutes to go. And that'll be another round done. I like the competitiveness between Lee and Colin, even though
Yeah,
Colin's fishing against Bob, he
Yeah.
still wants to know what Lee's caught.
well, if it goes to fish count,
Yeah. Oops, that went to the wrong one. Only count for position, won't it? It won't count because at the end it'll be.
yeah,
Head to
like
head.
yeah,
He's got to get into
on
the
the
final.
same points.
Yeah. At the minute, it looks like Colin and Lee may be both in the final. It'll be who can get there with him.
If they draw the final,
Oh, that's
it might
true.
make a difference.
That's true. Yeah, Bob not even messing about there. He's gone straight for his second rig. Just pulled out of a fish and destroyed 1 rig.
And straight into a fish. That's efficiency for you.
Everyone liking the concept anyway. If you want to get involved, give us a shout for the next time we do this.
Yeah, it's a brand new thing. A lot of people don't really sort of get it, but it's pretty easy once you get your head round it. It's only 8 anglers, isn't it? Fishing a round robin. They all fish each other once. Fish counting instead of weighing. Points scored. Semi-finals and
Traditionalists will 30-20. 30-20. Wanting the counts. So, like I said, it's getting a bit more
bit competitive.
The numbers right.
Now they've all got the hang of it. They're getting into it, aren't they?
So they're even checking the scores for the head-to-heads they're not fishing in. Up and down the lake. Is that a rig trasher for Colin there? Might this be an opportunity for Bob to nick a few fish back?
Oh, he's dumped it. He's dumped it. Onto a new rig. Or is he? Oh, he wants his pole pot.
He's going to try and get them down.
Well, he hasn't come up in the water all day. He thought, right, he set his stall out. I'm fishing on the bottom. I don't care. And it's working. Whereas Bob's fishing up in the water, and I think after the break it's taken him longer to come up, hasn't it?
Yeah, but then you've got Lee the other side of Colin, who's probably fish for fish with Colin.
Yeah, probably fishing shallow, like you say.
Fishing shallow. Styles, isn't it? Confidence a lot to do with it, isn't it? I always think you fish better if you're confident in what you're doing.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. You won't do very well if you're not particularly confident.
How long is it till it finishes, Sean?
What we got?
Still got 4.5 minutes for this round.
4.5 minutes.
One in the net for Bob. Never so supportive of coming and joining this day.
Yeah, he's, well, I think he's just interested in everything fishing, isn't he?
In general, yeah. Colin losing another fish.
Bob's got him coming up in the water now. Oh,
It's a foul
no
up
foul
fish.
looker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three more minutes, that's the end of this round. We're soon going to know who's in our final. Soon going to know if Steve's managed to beat Lee Woodhouse.
See if the Fishing Association team can get at least 2 points on the board. You're going to fish the last one, are you, Mike?
No,
You'll get out of the embarrassment to say that you're part of the Fishing Association team, will you?
yeah, I can do that. Refuse to fish. No, I just don't want to go home with wet jeans on. I do need to get up here in the fishing match.
Yeah, it's amazing place,
It
isn't
does
it?
make you want to, when you're watching like this, it does make you want to get involved, doesn't it? You think you can do better? It was nice just to hear people like Lee Woodhouse say, never done this style of fishing before, but he's enjoying it and he's going to start arranging trips with the youths of his angling club.
Is he really?
Yeah,
Good lad.
to come and have a go. Like I said to him earlier, even if you come and sample something you don't like, at least you can say you've sampled it.
Well, the kids will love it, won't they? That's the thing.
Yeah,
kids.
the canal angler already saying he wants to come back and fish this commercial. He's having the time of his life. Don't forget, if you want to win a day out with Bob Nudd, All you've got to do is guess who you think will be the winning angler today and the total number of fish they've caught over all rounds. And then the angler, the person closest to that answer, will win themselves a day with Bob Nudd here at Jansen's Fishery. It's free to enter, just get over to the YouTube channel, not the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. And put your comment on one of them videos there, because they can't be added to after the stream's finished. So.
And anyone as well, like you say, there'll be 7 rounds by the time we're finished, so it doesn't matter which one you put your comment on, whichever one you're watching at the time, I suppose.
He's a true gentleman though, having had the pleasure of his time.
That have got an MBE either, can they?
No.
In actual fact, I don't know another one. Colin's got one in the tail.
It's wrapped around the door.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Bob's really got them coming up in the
Should have
water,
called time already.
Should we? Right.
Yeah, I must have just finished. Everyone got the same measured time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, might have had an extra minute, but
So engrossed in what was going on. But we've only been live for 32 minutes. So
37:24.
right, another round done. We'll get